Oh, hey there, nerds. R2 here. Here's my March pickups for my movies and stuff. Best intro ever. I'm going to start with a VHS tape because even though I got rid of all my tapes, like 98% of my tapes, I think I kept like maybe six. But anyway, I still buy them very rarely. But I got this one, Classy Cats from 1994. This is basically a a year in review from 1994 of the Geelong Football Club and that season and how well they performed. And I watched this. Goes for 90 minutes. Oh, fuck, really? Jeez. Goes for 90 minutes. I didn't even know. Just felt like it dragged out a little bit. But this completely forgot. Like in '94, I was probably 12, 11 or 12, and I don't remember the season that well. I remember getting into the grand final that year, which is for my American viewers and other viewers that don't know, our grand final is basically like a Super Bowl for the American football. But we had a pretty shit year this year. Like we lost a lot of games. We're very lucky. I think we finished didn't finish too high on the ladder, but we were lucky to win games in the final series to get into the grand final. And winning games like after the siren or only just, or games we shouldn't have won. So it was no surprise that when we got into the grand final, we got a fucking flogging by Carlton, I think. No, we got flogged by West Coast. Yeah. And then the following year, we got flogged by Carlton. But anyway, but that was really cool to revisit because I'd just forgotten everything. And it was good to see Gary Ablett there. He got Mark of the Year against Collingwood, and I was at that game, and I remember it very vividly because that mark ended up becoming Mark of the Century. So that's amazing. So that was cool to get that. I do pick up these occasionally when I see them. And I've got some DVDs. I'll start with some DVDs, I suppose. I can't remember where a lot of these came from because I got them and I just sat them and then I just put them away until the end of the month because I haven't even watched a lot of these either. Watched a few, but I haven't watched a lot. Yeah. Anyway, I got this. I think I paid $1 for it. Rock Profile. This is the people from Little Britain, Matt Lucas and David Williams. I thought, oh yeah, this is cool. This is where they pretend to be. This came out before Little Britain, and they do like they cover or they pretend to be different artists, music artists from around the world, or maybe just British ones. Or they got that ABBA Sheila's here. So, but I remember what I thought. This is great. But then after I bought it, I was like, fuck. I think I actually remember getting this one time and watching it, and it wasn't all that good. So we'll see. I'll rewatch it. It doesn't go for too long. 395 minutes. It's not too bad, I guess. 13 episodes. Oh no, there was 2 seasons. 26 eps. But anyway, I don't think it's as good as Little Britain, but we'll see. Maybe watching it, 10 years later, it might be better. But it was only $1, so it doesn't matter. I got another Umbrella Entertainment release DVD. This is a Best of British DVD. I only got this because it's the Eric Sykes collection. This is has 5 Eric Sykes little shorts or little funny episodes or something like that. And the main one I got it for is The Plank. Is a hilarious, I think it goes for about 20 minutes or 30 minutes. It's a hilarious little skit where they're running around trying to get this plank. These builders are trying to get this plank of wood because they need one more plank of wood to finish their flooring. And someone takes it and they're just running around, massive hijinks ensues trying to get this plank. And the thing about it is there's no speaking. There was only one word or one line or something said in the entire episode, and it's like called it's paint because someone thinks they get hit on the head, and then they're all looking after him, and then they go, oh, it's paint. That's the only line in the whole show. But it's really cool. I thought that was hilarious, and I don't know what year that came out, but it was probably the 70s. I believe it was the 70s or very early 80s. But there was, four others that I hadn't seen. So Rhubarb, It's Your Move, Mr. H is Late, and The Big Freeze, which is like a featurette or something. So that's really cool. And originally this sold for like $31.95. There you go. So to get this, I would have only paid $1 for it, I'm sure. But this is really cool, old school British comedy. So had to pick that up. The fact that it's Umbrella Entertainment, it was just a fluke as well. I would have bought it anyway. I got an Asian film here, Journey to the West, Conquering the Demons. I fucking love this movie. This is a monkey interpretation, sort of like a prequel of sorts, I guess, to the TV series. Ooh, shit. It's its own thing, though. Like, it's its own story. But it is a prequel of sorts because it tells of sort of how Tripitaka became Tripitaka and how... I guess how Sandy and Pigsy and that were had met and that sort of thing. So it was a little more of a prequel sort of say than the series. Fuck, that was hard to say. I don't know why, but it's really really good, and it's got one of my favorite actresses from Hong Kong, and I'm gonna butcher her name. Shuki. I'm sure it's Shuki. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. I've got no idea. But she was in Gorgeous with Jackie Chan. So yeah, really, really, really fun movie. I liked it. And apparently there's a sequel, which I had no idea about. So I'm definitely going to have to check that out. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, that's a different monkey interpretation. There's so many different monkey like interpretations out there. And I've got a few of them. But there's one that I'm particular that I want. But that was really good. I should say, Young Detective D, another Asian film from, it's Mandarin, so it's Hong Kong or China, I'm not too sure. I haven't seen this one. I've seen Detective D in the White Flame or something. No, Detective D in the something. I don't know, but there's a Detective D movie out there that's got Donnie Yen in it, so this one doesn't. But because I'm guessing it's Young Detective D, so I'm guessing it's a sequel of sorts. But it's really cool. It's just your typical sort of like fantasy Chinese like action martial art epic with demons and magic and fucking a detective. Yeah. The one with Donnie Yen in it is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure it's got Donnie Yen in it. I'm sure it has. Anyway. Flight of the Conchords. This is season 1 and 2. And the One Night Stand, the live show that they did. Yeah. I haven't seen the live show. I've only seen snippets on YouTube. But I've seen the series that many times. I thought it was about time I bought the box set. And it was only $5. So that's unreal. Good thing about it is... it ended up costing me absolutely nothing because I got it from Cash Converters with another DVD that I paid $1 for. I think it was The Dudesons, season 3. Sold that for $13. Ended up getting this for free then and making $2 after fees. So yeah, that sticker's not coming off. But this is hilarious. If you've never seen Flight of the Conchords, it's just basically these two from New Zealand. Brett and Jermaine, and they're in New York. I believe it's New York. Yeah, they're in New York. They're there trying to make it big as a music duo, and it is fucking hilarious. Every episode has 2-3 songs in it, all original songs by these two, and their acting is so normal and so relaxed. It's just like these could be two friends you just talking to or seen down the street. It's so just like there's no overacting or anything. They're just saying their lines. Some of it's probably even just ad-libbed that just left in is because it's awesome. It's really, really good. I love these two together. They need to come back and do something. Because Jermaine's done, he did the What We Do in the Shadows. He was in that, and he was also in something else that I can't think of at the moment. And Brett hasn't really done anything. He had one line in Lord of the Rings, but I think that was the same time roughly as this. But yeah, this is good. A really, really, really funny show. I picked up Rocky and Bullwinkle on DVD because it doesn't have a Blu-ray release here in Australia. I'm pretty sure it doesn't have a Blu-ray release anywhere. It might, but as far as I'm aware, it just has this DVD release. It was only $1 or $2, so it's not too bad. I did originally pick it up to flip because I thought it might have been worth a little bit more because I have sold the VHS in the past for $20. So I thought this might have gone for around the same, but it's really not. It's only about $6-7 if that. So I'm going to keep it because I don't own a copy. I did just recently watch it on VHS, and it was awesome. I'd never seen it before, and I'm just feeling in the mood to watch it again pretty soon. So it's just one I'll put in the collection. You know, if a Blu-ray release ever comes out, I might pick that up. But it's a really interesting movie and really cool. And the cast is awesome. Like, it has Robert De Niro and Rene Russo. It has Jason Alexander in as well, which you can take him or leave him, but he's all right in this. But to have Robert De Niro in it, I mean, he doesn't do movies like this anymore. It's just, you wouldn't think that he would have done a film like this. But it's great. It's a really, really good film. I got this just because I picked up season 1 and 2 recently, and I just had to complete it. And I want to see it. I want to see how it ends. I've only ever seen season 1. I haven't seen season 2. But that's Kung Fu the movie. David Carradine, who stole this role from Bruce Lee, and Brendan Lee, which is, funnily enough, Bruce Lee's son, and he plays David Carradine's son in this, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Yeah, so he reunites with his son. So it's pretty funny that how they all back to do this and all come together to do this. But yeah, haven't seen it. 86 this came out. Pretty sure that's not on Blu-ray. But the series I got for like $4 each, season 1 and 2. So a couple more DVDs, and they are Umbrella release DVDs. I know I say this every single video. I'm not going for a complete collection of Umbrella Entertainment releases, but they have so much. I have no idea how much they have, and a lot of it probably isn't on Blu-ray. So a lot of these DVDs, they look fun anyway. So quite happy to pick them up, and for only like $3 or $2 or $1 that I'm paying for them, then I'm gonna get them. Especially if it looks interesting. If it doesn't look interesting, I'm not picking it up because they do have a lot of crap. I will admit there is a lot of crappy stuff that they have, like a lot of kid shit that I'm just not gonna watch. Like, yeah. Anyway, this one's called Keep Your Distance. It's like a thriller. It's like a psychological thriller, I believe. Yeah, we'll go with that. Psychological thriller. Has Christian Kane, who I like. He was in Angel for a while. He was also in The Librarians, and he did one cameo in one episode in Supernatural in I think in the most recent season, possibly the second last season, but Christian Kane there. Haven't seen him in much else. Like, I've only seen him in TV series. I haven't really seen him in movies from what I remember. But he's the only person I know. The other people are Jennifer Westfeldt, Gil Bellows, and Kim Reaver. Yeah, don't know what they're been from. But this looks cool. It's a psychological thriller that just looked interesting from 2006, I believe. So, yeah, might check it out one day. And another Umbrella Entertainment release, or another DVD called Gold. This seems interesting. The world's most daring conspiracy, and only one man can stop it. But it's got Roger Moore in it, so James Bond. I haven't seen any of his movies, any of his James Bond movies. I still haven't checked them out yet, but we'll get around to it. But Roger Moore's character apparently uncovers a plot to release a vast underground lake in South Africa that would flood and destroy a major gold mine, dramatically raising the price of gold. So a bit of an action thriller, sort of conspiracy type film. So it might be all right. And it's from 80 something. So from 80 something? Wow, it fucking goes for 118 minutes. Oof. That's an epic. That's an epic movie. I don't know how long this. I mean, I don't know what year it came from. Like, it was made. It doesn't have the date on there, which is a little bit annoying. But it was released in 2009 on DVD. If that helps. But yeah, Wilbur Smith's Gold. I don't know if this is based off a book or anything. Oh, it is. Oh, it's Wilbur Smith, as in yeah. I know the author. He did like Warlock and River God and yeah, a lot. He did a lot of books set in like ancient Egypt and ancient Africa and stuff, or maybe just Africa and stuff like that. So yeah, Wilbur Smith. Okay, cool. Didn't know they made movies out of his books. They should make more. His books are really good. Got a lot of them. Anyway, I'll do this one because it has a DVD in it. I was in the mood to watch Idle Hands. So Umbrella actually released a copy of this movie on DVD. Only on DVD. I don't know why they didn't put it on Blu-ray, because I know it is out there on Blu-ray. So I went onto eBay and fuck me, the only way I could get this particular version, because there are other versions out there, but you know, silly me, wanted to get the Umbrella release. It's still sealed, by the way, because I think I paid like $25 or $30. No, it might have been about $35. I got this, maybe $30. I don't know. I got this and the Blu-ray from Scream Factory. I've never had any Scream Factory Blu-rays before. And it has the slipcase, which I don't really give a fuck about. I was going to tear it up because I thought it might have been the same as the cover, but it's different. So in this case, that's okay to have a slipcover. But if it just came like this, I wouldn't give a fuck. I don't care about this at all. It always gets me, like, I don't understand how people get so excited and so they want these slipcovers, especially when they're exactly the same as the picture underneath. But the fact, and I think it might even be, yeah, look at that. Luckily, I can turn it around. If it was just this, like just that, and didn't have this reverse, and it was just this, I would have torn this up on camera. But the fact that I can turn the slipcover around, or the slip around, and make it different, saved this slipcover's life. But yeah, it's a Region A Blu-ray, but I've got a Region 3 player, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, that's awesome. I've been meaning to check this movie out for the longest time. I've watched it back in the day. I've only ever watched it on VHS, so I'm really looking forward to checking it out. So that's cool. I got this Blu-ray recently and watched it with my good buddies, Liam and Kaz, and this is fucking awesome. Psycho Goreman. This is Beyond Genres Volume 8 from Umbrella Entertainment. This is so good. I want another one of this. Lots of gore, practical gore, lots of practical makeup effects with the characters. There's aliens and there's monsters and there's just fucking, it is so good. That's all I'm going to say. It's really, really good. The young girl in this absolutely steals the show. She is fantastic. Such a good movie. So good movie. And the dad's pretty funny too. But the young girl. But yeah, look at that artwork. That's a cool picture. Some of the aliens that you see in the movie. This thing here looks so fucking cool, and practical effect, and this big brain thing. It's so good. Such a cool release, and I'm so glad that Umbrella picked this up. It did feature, I believe, at Monsterfest in Australia. So it's an awesome little movie festival thing they have that they show some pretty cool films. They showed this one. Pretty sure they did. And yeah, I was like, I didn't even watch the trailer. I just saw the title and maybe a little description on it. I was like, yeah, I'm definitely getting this movie. And the fact that it's coming out it got released in the Beyond Genres range from Umbrella, had to get it. Volume 7 is Bad Boy Bubby, which I went to get at the same time and couldn't find it. So I've got to pick that one up still as well. But yeah, this is so good. Do yourself a favor and check this out. I don't care how you check it out, but check this movie out. It is fucking amazing. Yeah, so I got some Blu-rays here and some 4Ks to show after that. So my new housemate and I watched Muppet Treasure Island the other day, and I asked her if she'd seen. She had seen that one, but I asked her if she'd seen Treasure Planet. She's like, never even heard of it, and I said, well, because she's very, she likes the Disney films. She hadn't seen it, so I was like, well, I better pick it up so we can watch it, because this is one of my favorite Disney movies, and I love Treasure Island. I love that iteration, any iteration of Treasure Island that I can find. The Muppet Treasure Island is fucking amazing. The Blu-ray looks very suspect. Doesn't look the best. But yeah, wanted to get this to show. She's never seen it, and I can't wait to check this out again because I've never seen it on Blu-ray. I'd only ever watched the DVD and possibly VHS, but maybe just DVD. But yeah, Treasure Planet, a really awesome version of Treasure Island. It was only a couple of bucks. I'll save those ones to last. I've been selling a lot of stuff on eBay, like a lot of movies and just stuff from my collection, just because I don't want them. And I've just been using that money to buy more movies. But more movies that I want, and I have been getting Umbrella releases. I have a hell of a lot. Well, I don't have a hell of a lot, but I've got about another 5 or 6 titles coming in the mail, which I'll show you next month. But I've just been buying some Umbrella Blu-rays that I don't have in my collection that I want to watch. And one of those is Howard the Duck. This movie is fucking great. It looks cool. It looks good. It's a terrible movie, but it's great. Yeah. I don't know what to say. This came out 2015 on Blu-ray. So it was released in 86. Yeah, released in 86. So for 86, it looks amazing. But they released it on Blu-ray in 2015. So they have to mention on the back that, Guardians of the Galaxy, obviously. So yeah, that's really cool. Howard the Duck. If you don't know what it is, it's exactly what it sounds. It's Howard the Duck. Check it out. Then I got this one. I don't know why. I think I paid like $12 for it or something like that. But it's called With Nail and I. With Nail and I? Yeah, I don't know what this is. It's it's got Richard E. Grant in it, which I know from something. But I read it. It's a British comedy, so I thought I'd take a chance on it. Came out, doesn't say when it was released, so I'm not too sure. It says, this cult comedy classic follows a couple of destitute young actors living in drunken squalor in 1969, the twilight days of swinging London. So, yeah, that just sounds interesting enough. I think that's all I read, and I was like, I want to pick that up. It might have been $20, it might have been $15, I can't remember, but it's just another Umbrella release that I'll check out one day, and probably would have never bothered picking up if it was an Umbrella and didn't sound interesting, because I just typed in eBay Umbrella Blu-ray, and I look at the cheapest ones and just pick up. I got this one actually bought it from JB Hi-Fi New because it's on special for $16. This is, I forgot I bought that anyway. This is The Merger. Yeah, sorry. This is a great Australian film from, it's either early 90s or late 80s. No, did this come out in 2018? Is this, what? I thought this was the one that came out a long time ago. I could be thinking of a completely different film. I fucking don't know. But apparently this is hilarious, and I've never seen it. I'm pretty sure I'm thinking of a completely different movie now, so I got this by mistake. But it's about a couple of footy clubs, local footy clubs, that can't afford to survive, so they're got to merge their clubs or something, and they don't want to do that. And yeah, in hopefully traditional, typical Australian comedy, they get out of merging. Okay, so it did come out in 2018 because it won a prize at a 2018 film fest. I had no idea this was that film. I thought it was a completely different movie. Oh, bloody helicopters. Did I buy this one, or did I get this from eBay? I don't know. I think I got this from JB Hi-Fi as well. It was like $7. Turbo Kid. This movie is fucking unreal. I love this movie. It's full of gore, practical effects. It's just really, really cool. And I believe it was shot in Australia or New Zealand. Might have been shot in New Zealand. I don't know. Yeah, might have been shot in New Zealand. Not sure. Anyway, it's unreal. It's got a couple of Australian actors in it, and it's just really cool. Can't think of his name. Lawrence LaBouffe. Is that Shia LaBeouf's brother or cousin or something. But anyway, it's like a post-apocalyptic world. You know, water is money, I guess, or water is like the source of like everything. So if you got a lot of water, you got a lot of power or some shit. I don't know. But this kid finds some weird sci-fi weapon and becomes like a hero sort of thing. It's just really cool, but it's very gory. And I just really enjoyed it. I really, really liked it. So hopefully they do a new one, which I thought they might be doing another one. So I'm not 100% sure. And then I got this for like $5. Universal Soldier Day of Reckoning. Because I picked up the first one on 4K recently. And then I got the third one. I believe it's the third one on Blu-ray. But it's the second Jean-Claude Van Damme one. This is the fourth Jean-Claude Van Damme one. I need to get the one before this, but from what I can tell, it's only released on, or it's only available on DVD here in Australia. I don't think it got a Blu-ray release, so I'm not 100% sure. But it's also got Dolph Lundgren and Scott Adkins, which I fucking love Scott Adkins. He's just an amazing martial artist. He's so good. Maybe not the best actor, but he's better than, he's a lot better than some. But his martial arts skills are phenomenal. So you got to watch him just for his martial arts skills. But I haven't seen this one. I hear it's not very good. But, I didn't pay that much for it. But, yeah. I took a lot of movies to trade at a local DVD and Blu-ray trading place called Play DVD. I think it's called Play DVD. I can't remember. I just call it Play. It's called Play. And I traded in probably 100 or so, maybe 100 titles from TV series to movies, from Blu-rays to DVDs, Disney stuff. Like, it was a really good selection there, and probably some rare out of print pieces up there. And I bought some stuff with it. I just got trade credits, so I didn't want money because I didn't need it. I was going to spend some money there anyway. So finally got something I've been after for the longest time, and I don't care that it doesn't have a frigging slip cover in there. Who cares? But it's Dog Soldiers, my second Scream Factory release movie ever. I love this movie. This is my favorite werewolf movie ever, and I've only ever watched it on VHS. I never even got the DVD of this movie, but this comes with a Blu-ray and DVD. Has this, I believe this is what the slipcover would look like, because there's a reverse slip in there, so that's fine. I mean, if anyone's got the slipcover, hit me up. Not really. But yeah, Play Music Games DVDs. I think that's what it's called, because it's got this sticker on there. But yeah, this is great. This is so funny. I don't think it's meant to be funny. Like, I'm not sure if it was trying to be a comedy or anything like that, because it has a lot of obviously practical effects. There's a lot of gore, a lot of swearing, a lot of carrying on. But it's so good. It is fucking amazing. I hope it holds up, because I'm talking it up quite a lot, and I'm just going off remembering from when I watched it. So I hope it holds up. I just haven't had a chance to check it out. I just started a new job. Just temporary, just helping out a friend, and I guess it's helping me out by giving me money. But the last few weeks I've been doing like 55-hour weeks, so I'm driving. It's a 2.5 hour round trip to get to and from work every single day, and I barely get a day off, and over 50 hours a week, and I'm just knackered. So I just woke up from a nap, and I'm going to work very soon. So I got that. And then I got this because I always wanted to watch this series. And it just looks like my style animation. Looks fantastic. Anyway. Nadia of the Blue Water. It looks it looks a little bit steampunky. It looks a little bit what was it? Voyage Under the Sea type thing. So yeah, it just looks really good. The animation style looks very familiar. I've definitely seen some like this style animation before, and this from the creators of Neon Genesis Evangelion. There you go. Has a little bit, and I'm just a little bit. Looks a little bit Studio Ghibli-esque, like old school Ghibli. So looks a little bit kiki, a little bit Porco Rosso style. A little bit. I get a little bit of that feel from it, but this just looks really good. And this is a complete series, obviously on Blu-ray, 39 episodes or something like that. But it's set in 1889. A young inventor crosses paths with an enigmatic girl and her pet lion. Suddenly, they find themselves pursued by a villainous trio intent upon stealing the magical blue water. Thus begins an epic adventure inspired by Jules Verne's masterpiece, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Cool. Yeah, just looks really good. So I've been wanting to check it out for a long time. Never had a chance. It might even have 60 odd episodes in this. I'm not sure. There's 5 Blu-rays, so it's got to have, it's got to have a few. Oh, here we go. Oh, it is only 39 episodes. Are you fucking serious? Over 5 Blu-rays? Jesus. But yeah, I've heard really good things about it. So, and I've heard the transfer is really, really good too. And it's from 1989, so it's definitely my style of animation. So I got that as well, and that was something like $30 or $40. So they did prices. The prices are more than what you would expect to pay from like their retailers, but they're reasonably priced there. I think there's always going to be something there for everybody and something that you can afford to pick up. And they do have specials and sales and stuff like that. So they're pretty good. And if you want, I mean, it takes a lot of when you buy those sort of movies, like these sort of movies and stuff, you've got to factor in shipping and all that sort of stuff as well. So it does cost you a little bit more than the retail prices advertised. So these guys have to pay shipping as well. So they charge a little bit more, and so you're paying for the shipping, I guess, in a way, but you're getting it straight away. So I don't know. Did that make sense? They're just pretty good. I think they're pretty good. Anyway, I got this one as well. This one was recommended to me by my friend Kaz. She loves this movie. She thinks it's great. Apparently, it's a French version. Very what La La Land is. So it's basically La La Land, but La La Land ripped this off apparently. I don't know. But it's called Rochefort. Du Rochefort? I don't know. But it's French, has subtitles. That's fine. From 1967. I really don't know too much else about it, but it is a musical. And it's from BFI. So I don't know what that stands for. Is it the British Film Institute? I think that would be a pretty good guess. Pretty safe guess. British Film Institute. Let's go with that. I really don't know. Doesn't say. But it's from BFI. I haven't had anything from BFI before. But this looks... it wouldn't be my type of movie normally. But just by looking at it. But after being sort of told about it and recommended by Kaz, it sounds like it is a movie that I'd be interested in watching. I haven't checked it out yet because I'm pretty sure she wants to watch it. So we've got to save that for a movie night. Yeah, can't wait to check that out actually. It does sound pretty good. Then I got a bunch of... I got a bunch of 4Ks because I got there was the last of the sale they had. I bought these at the start of the month and I've only watched one of them. They had a sale, 2 for $30, so these are only $15 each, and possibly 30% off or 20% off on top of that as well. So I got a really good deal on these. And I went into JB Hi-Fi for a mouse for a computer, and I came out with the mouse and all these. But I got Beauty and the Beast, continuing with my Disney animation from last month. This looks fucking amazing. The 4K release of this, oh my god, so good. I'm pretty sure they're not releasing any more of these on 4K, which is an absolute shame. I think there's still Little Mermaid, which I got to pick up, but aside from that, they're not going to release any more on 4K. Correct me if I'm wrong, because that's why I picked up Treasure Planet on Blu-ray, but I'm 100%, maybe 90%, 95% sure they're not releasing any more on 4K, but this looks great. I got Princess and the Frog, which I still haven't seen. I did pick up the Blu-ray, 2D special edition of the Blu-ray, never watched it. But never seen it. I do want to watch it though. I've listened to a couple of the songs and they are awesome, so I do want to check it out. I just never got around to. I haven't got around to watching it yet. And then lastly, but certainly not leastly, if it's even a word, I got the entire Harry Potter set, so I don't need to go through these. Just dropped them all, but they're all there. I'll just quickly show you, because why not? Philosopher's Stone. These are all $15 each, so that's great. Chamber of Secrets, just making sure they're in order. We've got Prisoner of Azkaban. We've got Goblet of Fire. These covers are amazing. Love these covers. Order of the Phoenix, which is not my favorite. It's probably my least favorite. Goblet of Fire is my favorite because that was weirdly enough, that was the first book I ever read in the series. So I don't know, it was so dumb. Half-Blood Prince. Then we got Deathly Hallows Part 1 and Deathly Hallows Part 2. So yeah, I got those because I don't own them and I just thought I'd check them out. Yes. I don't know if they're any good, like what the transfers are like. I haven't heard anything, so I'm assuming they're gonna look really good. I think the early ones will look pretty good, but I think the later ones, the really darker ones, like these ones are gonna look. As soon as they go M, I think they're a bit darker. They're gonna look awesome because the blacks look blacker, and when the colors will show, they'll pop more. I think they're gonna look really good. So the last two are probably gonna look the best. And yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know in the comment section down below which of these movies that you've seen and which ones I should watch first. Or recommend me something else, and I'll probably won't watch that, but I'll buy it. And yeah, please enjoy. Cover the camera. Please enjoy your movies, or your TV series, or your cartoons, or your anime, whatever it is that you're watching. As long as you're enjoying it, that's all that matters. But until next time, guys, stay tuned, and thank you very much, and take care, and all that.